As they came through the tunnel earlier, the Pacers were already in all business mode. We are winding down these East. You look at Indiana. They're looking to close it out tonight.
A golden opportunity here on their home court. If they're to advance to the finals, no better time than now.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Big Cat says, take that.
Here's Halliburton. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
And here is Neesmith. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Halliburton, no good. Hart the pass to Brunson. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Indiana. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
From deep, Brunson. Brunson with another miss. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Nembhard. Bridges with some nice defense.
Boy, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Towns kicks to Brunson. Pass to Towns. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the three. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Halliburton outside. And he converts the layup. Halliburton's got 6 points.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Nembhard grabs the board.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now, here's Bridges. Shoots over Nembhard. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Hart, wide open. He fires. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. A when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here is Hart following the three-pointer by Siakam.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And he hits it to tie the game up. Siakam's got his second basket of the game.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Anunoby outside. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Over Turner. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And, you know, you look at that form and release. Towns is as capable as they come from the mid-range.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look. For New York, Achua, he's checked in for Hart. Miles McBride comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Payne. Cloak loose. Halliburton with the steal. Goes up and finished off by Halliburton.
Talk about self-service. Halliburton doing it all by himself that time.
New York trailing. Payne passes to Towns. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Achua. New York's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Here's McBride. Amard covering. Pass to Achua. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Halliburton on the wing. Covered by Achua. Halliburton kicks to Turner. A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Fires from way outside. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points. And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pacers?
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Payne passes to Achua. Bridges outside. Robinson finds McBride. Off target from outside. Indiana leading by 5. Halliburton outside. Siakam left side. And it's off from three-point range. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Here's Turner. No good. Excellent D that time from Robinson. McBride with the ball. Still yet to score. Pass to Bridges. With the shot. And the Knicks good for 2.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Launches from deep. Siakam misses.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
Offensive rebound. Robinson kicks to Payne. Second shot opportunity. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Wasted no time on that one. Bridges has got 9 points. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories. But I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A different look for New York. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Brunson the pass to Achua. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Halliburton for 3, and Indiana another 3.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Brunson with a clean look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here. New York moving it around. Here's Brunson, and it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner, hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for that. First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Indiana trailing here. 3 from the inbound. It's rebounded by Anunoby. To the inside. It's deflected. Pass to Hart from outside the arc. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Halliburton, that's good.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Halliburton missing. And that one, good. Halliburton's got 26.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
New York, no good that time either. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 28 points for him. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And it's Brunson missing. Good if it goes. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pacers lead by 4. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but to...
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, they are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? Smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
Guys are making me hungry. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Bridges. Towns against Turner. Bridges passes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Halliburton with the bucket. Here's Brunson. Bridges outside. And he drives in, and it's sent back by Turner. And it's good, 2 points. And for the Pacers, their shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Brunson down the lane. And Towns gets it to go.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Here's Brunson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Brunson outside. Over Halliburton. Out to Brunson. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Here's Halliburton. Nembhard trying to free himself up. Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got 8 here in the quarter. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And it's Brunson missing. Indiana leading. From deep. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brunson outside. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Turner. Halliburton with it. Brunson picks him up. Hits it again. Wow!
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Brunson outside. Offensive rebound. Towns kicks to Brunson. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
And it goes out of bounds. That will...
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Achua, he's checked in for New York. Poked away. Halliburton with the steal. A finish. And Turner with the slam.
Boy, you got to love Halliburton. Everything about his game speaks future star. Big guard who has shooting range and does a good job running the floor.
Here's Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
These Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work. Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
It's too hard. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. Driving to the basket. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Brunson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Miles McBride subbed in for Hart. Halliburton against Brunson.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Knicks trail by 4. Outside Robinson. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Now McBride hasn't made one yet. 4 on the clock, and Robinson throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Halliburton with the bucket.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
And here's Brunson. The tray connects from three-point range. Brunson's got 12 now in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Halliburton for 3. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be right back after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Outside, Towns. Back to Payne. Over to the wing. Here's McBride. Amard covering. The Pacers shooting fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Payne. Towns kicks to Payne. Back to Towns. And it's sent back by Turner. And he's able to get it back. On the clock. Here's Payne. New York missing again. Pass to Turner. That's tipped. Stolen by Anunoby. And pushing it up. Here's New York. And McBride gets it to go.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And it's Payne in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Indiana leading by 4. Here's Halliburton. Off target at the rim. The Knicks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of this is just the one make. McBride passes to Payne. Towns down low. He's against Turner. And it's Towns missing. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Towns. Towns against Halliburton. Shoots over Achua. For 3, Siakam. Nembhard. It's rebounded by New York. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. McBride passes to Towns. To McBride. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Towns. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Pacers leading by 4. Halliburton with it. Lays it up off the glass. Halliburton's got 54 points.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away. And right now, a different look for New York. Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Told his guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. See how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thank you, David.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game. Makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
That one misses. Knicks trail by 7, and a fast break now for the Knicks. Ball's knocked loose. Anunoby finds...
My goodness.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Halliburton drives in. Here's Brunson. To the middle. Here's Hart. A shot. No good. Good D by Siakam. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Over Brunson. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter, and good that time.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Pass to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Proving he has the clutch DNA. Love seeing Turner up his game during these big possessions.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Brunson against Halliburton. And it's sent back by Turner. Now Halliburton. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his third foul of the game. Second team foul. Towns against Turner. Back to Halliburton. A three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Anunoby, no good. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
And a wide open look. And another one.
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down.
And now only Elgin Baylor and Michael Jordan ahead of him. How much further can he go?
Here's Nesmith. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Anunoby, good. And here's Halliburton. Puts up a deep three. Misses. And the Indiana Pacers will move on.
What an impressive bit of work. I mean, you think about all the preparation that went into this. It really started in the offseason, and it then carried right to this moment right here.
And, of course, the story continues as they now move on to the NBA Finals, representing the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, tonight they'll celebrate, but tomorrow it'll be all business, starting from square one with their game planning and identifying the matchups they think they can exploit.
They're just 4 wins away from hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Can they complete their mission? We can't wait to see. And
welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. It's the Portland Trailblazers and the Chicago Bulls. Here's the starting group for Portland. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. He's out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Roy in at the shooting guard position.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Rose, the pass to Noah. And Camby pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And he takes that one up and powers it through. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Chicago making a switch here. Rose against Miller. And the shot's good.
Oh, boy, what control and poise from Rose. Taking the hit like a champ and just powering right through it.
And we're about a minute into the first. Miller can't get it to go.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Roy. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Rose with the bucket.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Roy.
And the stakes couldn't be higher. Even out here during warm-ups, we are winding. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. After Brunson fires the three. The Pacers pull it in. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, and they didn't get, blown out in that game, but it felt deflating, and it felt like they got crushed. They could not get anything going, no matter who they had out on the court.
Now, Siakam. After Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Here's Bridges. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The Pacers off to a quick start here. It's a 5-point game. To the right side. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Brunson outside. Knocked loose. Towns, the pass to Hart. 5 on the clock. Brunson against Halliburton. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And that's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Halliburton hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And here's Brunson outside. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Man, that one's deep, showing you Brunson's got some confidence in the stroke here.
Neesmith finds Halliburton. Turner with it. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Nemhard with it. Count that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Hart following the score by Indiana. And here's Brunson outside. Nemhard grabs the board. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. You can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Towns. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And there are subtleties to Big Cat's approach. Nice pump fake that time.
New York shooting their first free throws here for the night. The first one falls.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
And Towns drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Turner with a screen on Brunson. Halliburton passes to Turner. Rebounded by Hart.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Now, here's Siakam. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Turner. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
And it's Brunson missing. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Nembhard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Nembhard's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5, and it's blocked. Now here's Nesmith. D right on him. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Fader on the way, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Halliburton, and he gets the bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Toppin a screen on Brunson. Here's McConnell. Toppin, no one around him. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing here by 8. And that one's good. Towns has got 6.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
And the layup falls.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Down low, covered by Siakam. And it's Towns missing. Siakam outside. Good on the 3-point shot.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Indiana leading by 9. Shepard the pass to Toppin. Now McConnell. Inside. Releases. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. He has 5.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And Bridges with the block.
Love the aggressiveness Bridges plays with on the defensive end, rejecting the shot.
Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
On the wing, Mathurin. Walker is screen on Towns. Here's Mathurin, and the rejection by Towns. Bridges with it. Halliburton picks him up. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Bridges.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down three, he can add it to the list.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Back to Mathurin. Tapping a screen on Anunoby. Here's Mathurin, and that one is good. And the Pacers lead by 8.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
The deep three by Brunson.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Knicks trail by 5. Here's Anunoby. Banked in off the glass. Anunoby's got his first points in this one.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Here's Brunson. And again, it's New York.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges, scoring the basketball.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. No good on the three.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Now, here's Nesmith. Here's Halliburton. Gets the 14-footer to fall. 6 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
No hesitation from Tyrese Halliburton. He's a confident guy.
On the wing, Bridges. The kick out to Towns. Shoots over Turner, and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Siakam outside. Here's Nesmith. And the three off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Towns kicks to Brunson. 1:11 left in the first half. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam deciding where to go with it. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Lets it go. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Brunson.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton.
For the Pacers, number 00.
Pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. They set the pick. It's 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. With the teardrop. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Now, here's Anunoby. Neesmith covering. Brunson outside. The score now all even. Bridges has got 6 here in this quarter.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hey, folks.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies. It makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course.
Looking at this series. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Finals. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Kicks it out to Siakam. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Siakam's got the first points of the second half here for the Pacers. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So, with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple seasons.
For the lead, Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
And it's Halliburton penetrating, makes it off the glass. Halliburton's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Brunson against Halliburton. And there's the try. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Pacers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Nembhard's got 7.
Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson, good. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
First team foul.
Here's Turner.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare you.
Out to Brunson. New York moving the ball around. There's Brunson from deep.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. And Indiana making a change here. Matherin's checked in.
Pacers, number 00, Matherin.
Halliburton for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 4. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ullman. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Brunson, the bounce pass. Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Matherin. Shot to stop the run. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Matherin's got his second bucket of the night. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 9.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Matherin, good. 6 points here for Benedict Matherin.
And inside, Matherin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Brunson, no good. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. And Halliburton slams it in.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the tip.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Towns against Halliburton. Misses the layup. The Knicks leading by 5 from deep three-point territory. And it's Matherin with the rebound.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. Toppin against Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Toppin. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Toppin's got 7 points in the game.
And I like this. Don't just put Obi on the perimeter or have him spot up. Use that length. Use that toughness. Let him make plays inside.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
Here's Siakam. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. And now just a 1-point Knicks lead.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And just miss after miss right now. Hard against Siakam. Pass to McConnell. Again, Indiana.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's the Pacers. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough, because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth. And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
The Hail Mary from beyond half court is off target. Pacers leading by 5. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Halliburton, no good.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Here's McConnell. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
A nice shot by Dagier.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Halliburton outside. Toppin against Robinson. And a wide open look for Mathurin. It's hauled in by Achua. Knicks trail by 5. Fires from way outside. Walker with the rebound. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Mathurin. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Payne can't hit. Pacers leading by 7. Here's Mathurin, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
Nailed from three-point land.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Indiana. Towns with the steal. Down low. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Brunson.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Out to Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And it's Neesmith in for Benedict Mathurin. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He put it on them. He said, guys, we've got a chance to win this one. When you've got a chance to close this team out, we can't let it go to waste. We'll see if they can seize the moment, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
To the paint, here's Siakam. Pass to Nesmith. Indiana moving it around. And a wide open look for Siakam. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And it's Towns penetrating. To the inside, Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Runs in the pass to Anunoby. Goes back up. Bridges shot. Good. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And Bridges elevating his game. Woo!
Halliburton passes to Nesmith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Brunson, left side. And that one, good. Brunson's got the game tied up here for New York.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Out to Brunson. Over Halliburton. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
1:06 left to play here in the 4th. Brunson against Halliburton. Money!
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
The Knicks shooting 53% from the field in the 4th quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Bridges, right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
It's the first, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Halliburton gets to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Got it. A huge shot to tie it up.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
And here's Brunson. Count it.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Outside Turner fires for 3. The 3 won't fall. And they go to the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And the first of 2, no good. Point break. No luck that time either.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
Here's Halliburton. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
A three-pointer. Good. What a shot. But they may take a second to look at it. The previous play is going to replay right now to make sure he did not release it in time as the officials originally ruled. Well, they had thought they had the game already won. Now they've got their fingers crossed.
You know, with the entire series in the balance here, I mean, you're certainly...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Get the call right.
And they're going to count it. After looking at the replay, they ruled that he got the shot off in time. GA, they won it on the buzzer beater.
Kevin, you talk about winning it at the very last second. What a finish. Thankfully, the replay gets the officials off the hook on what would have been an awful call to miss.
So a close game sees New York take this one. I think, Greg, they played with a little more, of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific, you're right. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Alton, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the player of the game, Jalen Brunson.